Thanks very much. This is where 24 hours ago an odyssey at sea began and wrapped up just a few moments before. 16 activists from Hong Kong and Taiwan, mostly politicians, set sail for the disputed islands, 300 kilometers north of here. Their goal was to check out possible landing locations, but what they saw instead surprised them even more. It was a harrowing 6-hour journey over some of the roughest seas imaginable. But around 6 a.m., the small flotilla of activists first saw the tip of the disputed Diaoyu Islands. Moments later, the Japanese Coast Guard appeared, demanding the group leave. But the boats continued, and more Japanese cutters arrived. We are currently about 1 kilometer away from the largest in the archipelago, and the Japanese appear to be taking security very seriously. There are close to 20 boats of various sizes and 1 helicopter surrounding us. No one appears to live on the islands. Only a lighthouse and a flag identify who's in control. But the activists weren't afraid of being arrested. They believe China would rescue them.
The Chinese government has a duty to protect the safety of their citizens who are acting with the law within the territory of Chinese territorial waters. They would have to do something. They must take effective and determined action to protect Chinese citizens.
Ray, were the Japanese Coast Guard hostile to you in any way?
Not in any way at all. They were very firm, but determined to make sure that no one got near those islands to land. They repeated over and over again that these islands belong to Japan, and tried to block attempts, even though some of the boats tried to scooter through to get closer, to get shots, or to scout out locations or whatever it was that they were looking for. Eventually, the Coast Guard escorted the ships out to sea, and that was the end of it. But they were very firm in making sure that we weren't to get close to them. What was surprising, though, was the sheer number of people, and that I think shows that the Japanese are becoming more and more conscious of demonstrators going out there. Deborah.
And Ray, given that the protest group you were with was turned away by the Coast Guard, do you feel like they accomplished what they set out to?
Well, they believe that they accomplished what they set out to. They got some publicity for their cause, and they also claim that they scouted out some locations for a landing, which they will attempt to do on October 5th when they bring a larger flotilla of people to try to outflank the Japanese. And that's when they're going to actually try to land on the island and destroy the symbols of the Japanese presence there, which is the flag and the lighthouse, which you saw earlier. Deborah.
Thank you, Ray. That was Ray Rudowski reporting live from KeeLung, Taiwan.